Alright, so anyway, this is a red one. And I noticed, now these are two different files, believe it or not, because there's a lot of them on the internet. And some of them, for some reason, seem to be different than others. So, they look totally different. Even though they're the same. It's all in the little detail. Now, none of these are anything like the one I have up, but yet they're still the same, if you know what I mean. So anyway, and when I say detail, I'm talking about all these little cuts. Some of them are nice sharp cuts, some of them are rounded cuts, some of them are just round dots. And they all are a little different. So someday I'll find the one that I originally have up there, and I'll tell you that if I didn't point it out, you probably wouldn't notice it, because it's the overall that you're looking at, if you know what I mean. So you wouldn't even notice it. But they are different. That they are. They are. Now the other one, I cut it a little different than this one. So this one's going to be a little bit different from the other one that I cut. Now don't go by what I cut, go by what is straight. Don't go by what my lines or my cuts are, because my cuts at this point are not straight, by no means. And if you go by the cuts, you're going to end up hanging this thing crooked. So, if anything, go by the bottom of the actual decal, and you should be okay. And the only reason why I say that is because right now I really haven't got the cutting board set up, because I really don't do this a lot anymore. And I'm not using my normal straight edge, as you can see. See, normally what I would do is, using the right tool, I would first I'd use a sharper razor. But this is the right straight edge that I use. One is, it's adjustable, so this slides out to give me distance. I can cut from either side, and it's got a rubber base so it doesn't move on me. And it also holds the media in place. And most of the time I cut it on a piece of memory board. And the memory board kind of seals its own cuts, as well as having a 1-inch checkerboard on it, so it has measurements on it as well. And that's the one that I normally use when I'm doing it right. Now, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can see it there or not. No, this one does not. On the black one, right here, there's a little bit of a cutout like these to distinguish the flag from the pole. So I had a little bit of a cutout right there. This one has not. Anyway, I can't see it anyway. So now this material is a little bit different as well, because even though it's red vinyl, it's also reflective. I had a piece of reflective red in there, and that's what this is. That's a reflective material. As it is, so anyway, again, this one's going to work the same as the other one. The other one has a little bit more of a striagonous cut to it. It's just I cut it whatever way I feel like cutting it at the time. Now what you would normally want to do is naturally measure the longest distance and the tallest height if you want a certain location. I usually mark it in half. For instance, if this was 8 inches, I'd put a pencil mark at 4 inches on the top of this. This is clear. And then I would also put my measurements on the sides, so I know I have it straight. And then when I peel this off to go stick it on, I have marks to go by. Then I can get it all on, get it all rubbed out nice and tight, and then I can peel the clear off and not have to worry about it. So, well, listen, I hope they work for you. If they don't, let me know, because now it's not a big deal. I can cut another one. It's not like a job like it was before, because I had to try to find a conversion. But now that that's okay, I can kind of do it. Now, look at that. Look what I did. Look what I did. Wait, let me show you here. See this thing? That's an old toothpaste, toothbrush holder for an electric toothbrush. Toothbrush hit the bed, so I decided I'm going to cut it. I stuck it up there right the first time. It fell because I didn't have enough epoxy on it. And I didn't hold it long enough. I had enough glue on it. So I picked it up and I put it back up again, and I put tape around it to hold it until it dries. Well, look what I did. I put it upside down. So how am I going to put these in there when it's upside down? So now I have to pull it off and redo it. I just noticed that. Okay. Anyway, hope these work out for you. I hope you're happy with them. And again, if they don't, you have a problem, just get a hold of me. I'll cut you another one. It's not a big deal. Alright, and we'll take it one step at a time. Like I say, each one seems to be a little bit different. You're going to find that the black one has the little cutout up here, but it hasn't got these cutouts. Or this cutout. Alright, or this cutout. You know, I can notice them as I go along, because when you pick one, you kind of look for the same place to pick, and I'm saying, well, where is it? So, but there you go, guys. Get a hold of me so I can get these out to you. That is done.